May, as you know, is Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. And at a time when we as a nation celebrate the history and culture and achievements of Asian Americans and Pacific Islander community, today the AAPI community is once again the scapegoat, but this time for the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic and everything that ensued. It has been a difficult year leading up to today, but I've also witnessed incredible strength and unity, which gives me hope. I've seen the Asian community come together like I've never seen in my life in my 50 years here in the city of Los Angeles. And this is just the beginning of our community's move toward greater unity and empowerment. As we continue to work together to confront and combat hate, the first place we need to start is with reporting of hate crimes. We all know that, because of cultural reasons or language barriers, sometimes Asian communities haven't been, quick to report incidents against themselves. And I know this is something that my office, leaders throughout the community, and also LAPD are encouraging our residents to do. But the job of combating hate is not and should not be just the responsibility of law enforcement. We each have a role to play to fight the hate which stems from fear and ignorance, and we need to do that through education and action.
Months ago, where we saw the increase in hate instances and reported hate crimes for the AAPI communities, we as a department looked to that sixth core value of what is our efforts to continually improve upon our work. Because while we've been deeply invested in the AAPI community for decades, including the diversity of our organization, investing in it richly, and our ongoing efforts to continue to build and our representation of AAPI are both our sworn as well as our civilian professional class. And the idea came to us from these community advocates was to design a resource card. And today you'll have that resource card. You'll see examples of it to my left and to the right, and it's in 7 different languages. And it's meant to demonstrate as a point of reference for our AAPI community, what are the resources in the sense of reporting a crime, reporting a hate incident, what are legal services and victim advocacy and points of contact for those points, as well as health and mental health resources. So in a very short and easy to carry reference card and something that can move throughout the AAPI community, we can give people a quick sense of references. On the bottom of it is a QR code that you can use your phone and have that expand and have a much more an electronic version, if you will. These efforts are ongoing, as are our footbeats, as our outreach and engagement. The means that they may seem small, but they're incremental in making a difference in this time and challenging ourselves to build confidence in the AAPI communities that the Los Angeles Police Department cares, that we stand united against hate, and that we will take every aggressive action to hold those accountable to engage in the
made to do 2 things. Number 1 is to celebrate AAPI Month and really to celebrate and appreciate the partnership that we have and we have had with all of our AAPI partners going back some 20 years. But also to really recognize the AAPI contribution that has made contribution to this country. The AAPI community is woven into the very fabric of this country and has been responsible for contributing to the success of this country for hundreds of years. But today, the second reason we're here again that's been talked about is a time to recognize what the AAPI community has gone through in the last year with the advent of COVID. May is a time for us to reach out to the community and take a stand against hate.
And so what this means, this piece of paper, is it's about access, it's about resources, and it's about help. And it's the city, LAPD, and the entire family here really reaching out into the community to say that we're with you. We want you to know that it's okay to report this hate incident or crime because we need you to come forward and let us know what's happening in our community because you are our eyes and ears.
What we want to impress upon you today, what I want to impress upon you today, is that in order for us to live in a healthy and safe community, we have to stop putting ourselves into separate groups. What we have to do is stand up for justice and safety in our community, regardless of whether we're all of the same race or not.